morning, welcome to Fran's Crafts. This morning I'm going to create a bit of a fun card. So I went to a card class with my upline Ruth yesterday, and one of the cards, so we were doing butterflies. One of the cards we made was this little boingy butterfly card, so I'm going to do my own take on it this morning. So I'll start with, I've taken a piece of A4 of the Hello Honey card, and I've just used a circle punch and I've cut an aperture towards the top of the card. It's quite near the top, but it's okay because we're going to fit loads on. So it's a nice kind of yellow card, the Hello Honey. It's one of the ones that colours that will be retiring soon, so I think I may just have to stock up on it. So I've taken also a piece of Cucumber Crush card. I'm just going to cut that down very slightly, and I'm going to take my fringe scissors and I'm going to just cut down to make the grass that I want for my card. So I'm just sort of going near to halfway with this, so you don't want to go all the way through. So now we've got some nice grassy effect, and when I pop it on the card later, it might be I just need to trim a bit off the bottom. Just take that piece off because okay. So I've already got a butterfly stamped out from one of my previous tutorials that I did. It was using the Watercolor Wings stamp set and dies. So you create your own butterflies. So I've already got one cut out. So what I want to do, and I've put my foam pads down somewhere and I've lost them. So I want to take a piece of foam pad and I'm going to pop that on the back of the butterfly. And then I've got some wire. It's not very thick wire, it's just a nice thin, but it makes it a bit boingy. So I'm going to fasten that onto the back of there. And I've just punched out a small circle that I'm just going to pop onto the back. Oops, didn't get my wire straight on there. So pop onto the back. That will cover most of the workings. So I want my butterfly to be floating over the aperture. I'm just going to bend that and put a piece of foam pad on it ready. So we have that ready, and we've got our grass ready. So I'm going to punch out a couple of flowers. As I'd already got this butterfly stamped, I decided to make the rest of the card so I wasn't going to be stamping today. So I'm just going to punch some. Got the pansy punch, which goes with the flower shop collection. So, and I've taken a piece of the botanicals card, and I'm just going to punch out 2 or 3 flowers like that. And they'll be sitting again on, I'm going to sit them on some wire. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut towards the centre a little bit, just so I can curl them up a little bit more. So then you can just bend your flowers round, just to give them a bit of dimension. Or I've seen other people use like a ball embossing tool and a mat, and they just rub in the centre. You can, let's just do that one. You can also get at the end of a pencil something in your hand and just do it like that as well, and turn it over, and you can do that way. So it's another way of doing it. So I'm just going to do the last one. I've mentioned before, the papers are all double-sided, so you get quite a nice pattern on the back as well. Sometimes it's difficult to actually decide which one you'd like. So I'm just going to punch out a black card, 3 little centres for there. That would make this card nice and bright today to match the sun that we've got at the minute. Nice spring card. So, okay, we're getting there. So I'm going to mount these flowers then. I'm going to put some foam pads on the back so that I can attach my wire to them. Whoops, falling apart around here. So I also want to just cut another little, some little circles on the back so that the foam pads don't catch on the card. Just covers the wire a bit then as well. There we go. Okay, so we're almost there. I just need to add my wire to these. Actually, I've got a longer piece there, so what I might do with the longer piece is just fold it in half. It's like that, and then stick a flower on each end. Again, pop the wire on and then just pop the circle on the back. Pop that one. Last one. A smaller bit. Now I'm just going to pop the black circles, I think, in the centre. Pop some glue on those. There we go. So there's 1, 2, 3. A little bit much glue on there, but it will dry clear. So I'm just going to, while the glue's setting on those, I'm just going to cut out a few little leaves. These don't have to be perfect, or you can either do them freehand like this, or you can use your dies. Just going for a bit of a freehand today. One more. There we go. Right. Before we stick those down, I'm just going to do what I've been doing a lot of my cards lately, is just doing a freehand frame around the edge. This is my thing on cards at the moment. I just think it gives it a bit more of a focus. But that's maybe just me, but there we go. So we're ready now to assemble the card. So I want my butterfly over the hole. I just need to stick my flowers down now. Okay, so we have one there. You might need to, if you make a card like this, might need to make a bit of a bigger envelope, or just pop these down and then they'll pop up again when it is received by someone. Alright, okay. That's those there, they're just having a bit off the page. So I just want to stick some leaves on. I'm just going to stick these straight onto the card. I think if I put them as boingy leaves as well, it'd be maybe a bit too much, so just pop them onto the card base. Last two, and then I will mount. Actually, I'll trim the grass to the size that I want it, and then I shall mount that on foam pads, so obviously it sticks above these. So actually, it can stick onto the foam pads that I already have there. So I just want it to be inside my doodle frame as well. So I'm just going to cut one of those about there. I just want to get my trimmer and cut a section off the bottom. Okay. So that it will fit inside my frame. So I'm just going to pop some more more foam pads on just to hold it. Just got that foam pad sticking. There we go. Okay, and then you just can pull your flowers through your grass. And the butterfly. Just you can curl your grass up a bit. Then all I want to do is I want to stamp a sentiment. So I'm going to use Happy Day. This is from the Perfect Pairings, which was in the Celebration catalogue recently. I'm just going to take my black ink pad. I've got plenty of ink on my stamp. I'm going to just pop it right in the middle. There we are. That's our card finished. So we have a nice, you can see, fun little springy card. Hope you've enjoyed my tutorial today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.